The moment I tell you this, some casinos will wish I hadn't. My name doesn't matter anymore. What matters is what I did. For nearly 15 years, I worked behind the velvet curtains of America's biggest casinos. I watched players walk in with hope and walk out hollow. But the truth? It's not luck that decides your fate. It's math, psychology, design, and I helped build it. Every light, every sound, every coin drop, it's all engineered. You think you're playing for fun, but the machine is playing you. Tonight, I'll show you 10 machines, each one with a secret buried deep inside it. And once you know how they really work, you'll never look at a casino the same way again. Buffalo Gold, the illusion of a fair chance. They called it Buffalo Gold, a legend on the casino floor. People swore by it, said it paid more than others, said it was lucky. But here's what I saw behind the scenes. The game's bonus rounds weren't random. They were calculated illusions of generosity. Buffalo Gold is programmed with something we used to call volatility masking. The first few spins often tease small wins to keep you believing you're on a streak. But what it's really doing? Measuring your session length, training your brain to associate loss with anticipation. The Buffalo Stampedes, the roar, the coins, it's conditioning. It gives you dopamine spikes right before it takes more. Fair? Technically, yes. Honest? Not even close. If you've ever played Buffalo Gold, tell me, did it feel lucky or did it feel planned? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Wheel of Fortune, the soundtrack of addiction. That spinning wheel, the chime of the jackpot tune. Most players never realize that the music is the hook. Wheel of Fortune uses layered sound engineering. Each near win triggers a higher frequency bell. Your brain mistakes that sound for progress. It's not by accident. It's behavioral design. When I approved floor layouts, we placed these machines near entrances because they sing. They draw people in like sirens on the shore. Every spin feels close, every sound feels earned. But the wheel never really stops for you. It stops for the math. Ever notice how that music makes you spin again? Hit the like button if you have. Lightning Link, when hope becomes currency. Lightning Link, it's the darling of the modern casino. Its hold-and-spin feature looks generous, balls locking, jackpots flashing. But inside that code is what we call progressive trapping. Each bonus tease you see is recorded in your play history. The game adjusts your odds based on your time in seat. Players believe they are due. We knew they weren't. When I watched those screens from the surveillance booth, I used to think, hope is the most expensive thing we sell. What's your take? Hope or trap? Comment below. I'm curious how many see through it. Cleopatra, the Queen's Curse. Cleopatra is an icon, gold, jewels, that alluring voice whispering 5,000 credits. But I'll tell you something that used to make me sick. Cleopatra's bonus screen animations were delayed intentionally. Every slow reveal, every coin cascade, it stretches out your anticipation window. Your brain releases dopamine the entire time you're waiting. So even if the payout is small, you still feel rewarded. We called it emotional ROI. You didn't win money, you won a chemical reaction. If you've ever felt that rush, even on a small win, you felt the Queen's Curse. Tap subscribe if you want the next chapter. Dancing Drums, the Jackpot Mirage. Dancing drums looks cheerful. Asian drums, gold pots, good luck symbols. But that Foo Babies jackpot bonus is a mirage. Each drum beat corresponds to random number seeds, but not in real time. That means the screen shows a dancing bonus before it's even decided if you'll win. It's smoke and mirrors. Your excitement doesn't change the code. We once had a woman cry tears of joy when she thought she'd hit grand. She hadn't. The drum animation fooled her heart before the math could speak. That's when I realized casinos don't just drain wallets, they drain emotion. If this hit you, hit that like button. You'd be surprised how many players never learn this. Monopoly slots, the illusion of control. The Monopoly theme was genius. It made players feel like they had control, rolling dice, choosing properties. But the choices? They don't matter. Every outcome is decided before the animation even starts. Your roll doesn't roll anything. It's an act. We called that player agency illusion. And yet players smiled as if they've beaten the system. I used to watch them and think, how many of us believe we're in control when we're really just watching a script unfold? If you've ever thought you had control in a casino, share this video. Someone else needs to hear it.
Quick Hit Platinum, the false promise of speed. Quick Hit Platinum is designed for one thing: momentum. Fast reels, bright whites, and the illusion that speed equals opportunity. But speed only hides loss. The more you spin, the less your brain tracks. We'd watch players chase one more spin until their eyes glazed over. The machine never slowed, but the person did. That's what casinos count on: fatigue. Your body loses focus long before your bankroll does. If you've ever felt time vanish while playing, leave a comment. Time is the real jackpot the house wins. The Walking Dead slot. As fear as engagement. A slot machine based on fear, that's marketing brilliance. Zombies, sirens, red screens, chaos. But what players didn't know is that fear heightens dopamine just like excitement. You feel alert, alive, desperate. We used that psychology. Every jump scare kept people spinning longer. Anxiety turned into action. The undead weren't on the screen, they were the players, spinning until nothing was left. If this one hit deep, hit like. I need to know I'm not the only one who saw it happen. Dragon Link, the false friendship of progressives. Players love progressives. They think, if I don't win now, someone else will, so I might as well try again. Dragon Link perfected that. Each progressive jackpot meter crawls upward just enough to whisper urgency. You don't see numbers, you see competition. It's social pressure in a silent form. I once saw a man sit for 9 hours, refusing to leave until his jackpot hit. It never did. Someone else claimed it the moment he gave up. That's not luck. That's engineered heartbreak. Have you ever chased a progressive before? Tell me in the comments. I read them all. 88 Fortunes, luck in disguise. 88 Fortunes, gold everywhere, cheerful sounds, lucky symbols. It looks like hope, but it's built on loss. That pick a coin bonus screen, it doesn't matter what you pick. The game already knows the outcome before you touch the screen. We sold people the fantasy of choice, and I was part of it. I still remember one man thanking me after losing everything. He said, "At least it was fun." That's when I knew we weren't selling gambling. We were selling escape. If you've ever chased escape more than luck, drop a comment. You're not alone. I don't work for casinos anymore. These machines I've shown you, they're not evil. They're just perfect at doing what they were designed to do. They sell dreams in flashing colors. And for years, I helped them do it. If you've made it this far, maybe you'll think twice next time you see that glowing screen calling your name. Maybe you'll remember my voice. And maybe that's how I make peace with what I've done. If you found this eye-opening, subscribe, because next time I'll show you what happens after the casino doors close.